We're going to start with the, I think I got a couple of them here. Well, we'll bring them in. So my two favorite worms are the Berkley Powerbait Max Scent in general and the Powerbait. I love them both, and they both have scent, but they have different applications that I want to throw them for. So we'll talk about this D-worm just a little bit. It's a little bit smaller and it's thinner. So why would I want to throw something that's not going to have a ton of action this time of the year? Water's cold, the fish are lethargic. Makes sense to me, right? When I throw this in there with, let's say, a 1/8 ounce shaky head, okay? This worm is going to go down to the bottom, and as you can tell, this is just going to kind of just lay there, right? It's not has a lot of action. We're not looking for a ton of action right now. When the water temp's cold, like it is even down here in Florida, those fish are more lethargic. Why do we throw a real thin Fritz side, which is a flat-sided crankbait, this time of the year, and we don't throw it as much in the summer months because they get onto a bigger wobble, right? The Fritz side is more of a streamlined bait. Those fish really want something tight. Those fish really want something that's not making a lot of action this time of the year. The hit worm is, or the D worm, I'm sorry, is phenomenal. This one here is the, I think we got it, this is the 5.5. It seems like the perfect size. Color, we're going to keep that simple today. Your June bugs, your green pumpkins, your black and blue. You know, you might go with, I got one up here somewhere. You know, some of your, maybe your pink, your methylate, your morning dawn, stuff like that. We got it all. Maybe for those spotted bass and stuff like that. You know, when you get up around Cherokee, or not Cherokee, but Hartwell and Lake Lanier, stuff like that. But when we're talking just casting a worm out there that's going to catch you the most fish this time of the year, let's go with something that doesn't have a lot of action. So that is the Powerbait Max Scent D-worm. Here's another one that doesn't have a lot of action. This is, we all know how well the bottom hopper is. It's basically a 4-inch worm, a 6-inch worm that doesn't have a lot of action. As you can see here, the fatty bottom hopper. This is the 5-inch, and it doesn't have a lot of action. What this bait's going to do, it's a little bit thicker, which is kind of cool actually, because it's what the fish haven't seen over the years. They're all used to seeing the same thing. But this little shorty fat one is just going to lay down there, and you're just going to drag it. And as you can see, as you move it, that tail doesn't have a lot of action. It just kind of holds its own, as opposed to, let's say, a curly tail worm. So we're still talking this time of the year. Something without a lot of action is going to catch you a lot more fish. When I won the Southern Open back 2-3 years ago, 32 pounds the first day, water temp was ranging around that 60, 63 degrees. The fish were barely trying to spawn, and the bite was super tough. I caught 32 pounds the first day, 10 pounds the second day, 18 pounds the third day, and won the tournament by almost 16 pounds. And I caught every one on the Berkley Powerbait Max Scent General. And the reason is, number one, scent is key. But that water temp for me now down here, 60 is very cold for those fish. They like to get lethargic. They don't like to eat. And when they do eat, they want something that is going to be just kind of gliding by them, or laying down there in that grass or around them lily pads or wherever. So this is the exact bait I won on, not the color, but this exact bait I won on. It was June bug, and I was also throwing black and blue. I had it paired up with a 3/16 ounce weight with a 5/0 hook. Same exact rod and reel, 15 pound, 100% fluoro. But I was just casting this thing around lily pads. But as you can tell, the General has really no action either. So before I get into worms with action, how can we get these baits to get some action? Water temp still cold like we are right now. Even when it warms up, this is what I've done over the years to become a better worm fishing also, is rig them.
And the information Bass University provides isn't your basic run-of-the-mill fishing video. This is specific information from A to Z to help you learn, get to the water, and become a better angler quickly.